Leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here's we are again. The Equinoxtrueqsz. We have helpers. We have very, very great goddess kitty cats. The Equinoxtrueqsz, co-secretary generals, co-saviors. That's what we like to call ourselves and use. All of us, everyone's, including, and of course, those are archetypal names we call ourselves many names as such as including every young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and arrowways, all the females and males, excuse me, all of the souls, excuse me, that God has created back and forth in circles times, can be reunited again, back and forth in circles times, and balance and contact on this and all our planets for heavens, on this and all earths. Now, does that in any way, would it mean we're trying to usurp the ever-lovings, our-lovings, authorities, and powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever-present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and all is that we know is, includes all our families and communities, and that is all the females and males, or the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the eyes in it, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact for heavens and this and all earth. And so as we says, Namaste, the divines with us, because there is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and sustains. And so we says, Namaste, the divines with us greets the divines with the youth and alls. And we says, Mikatuyo Yoyasim, Mikatuyo Kosegarals. We are all related, we are any's and alls, and everyone's all related. And because we know that we all are as related as we can, and shells and cans come together again, back and forth in circumstance, in balance and contact. And for this and all our planets. And we also, therefore, says, the lights within us greets the lights within yous and alls. Constant Pax, Baba, L'chaim, Shalom, Sol, Salam, Nir, Pache, Ubuntu, Shalom Zvag, Namaste, where we said, Jinquei, Ciao, and Das Vidania, and Sayonara, lots more, all the languages of all the continents, and all the heritages used back and forth to mitochondrial leaves before, after, and during, and beyond, because space-time is not linear beyond this planet. And we also call ourselves, therefore, other names, such as co-white buffalo women, co-changing women, co-Iroquois, Iroquois, goddess clan mothers, in fact, co-sister cousines and co-cousin brothers, goddess of the clans, goddesses and gods of the clans and gens, Qs. We call ourselves sky women's, co-earth women's, co-spider women's, co-kachinas, co-katsinas. We call ourselves co-rishas and yamayas. We call ourselves co-dagana, co-kalki, co-mamamari, co-avishkasturas, co-unions buddhas, co-zarashans, and co-cosmic Christ. Now, don't let that word Christ intimidate you. The word Christ in ancient languages simply used translates to anointed. Anointed you what? Greatest kindness and wisdoms now reunited cosmical use on the smaller planets for heavens on the smaller earths. And so therefore we call ourselves also other names, such as Cupids. We call ourselves females and males Cupids. We call ourselves Psyches and Eroses. The laundering new times we call ourselves co-Estelarians and co-Eastelarians, in fact co-Astralians and co-Aestralians, because we are combining the messages of Shushan that is 50-50 promise delivered with that of the Galilee, that is the Magdalens and Nazarenes, equally, and all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively, with the eyes in it, and connecting them to their ancient heritages of Atlantis and Thrace and Ubuntu, back and forth to mitochondrial leaves before them, Vedic, Stradics, and Moors, on the solar planets for heavens and this on all our earths. And therefore, we call ourselves the very real stargates, Atlantis, and all holy lands arisen, of reborns, nativities, and always risen springs, young adults, and the last, Joby FIRSTCOFIRST team's very real Stargate and Star Trek, party peace cultures for heavens of this and all our earths in contact. Now, it sounds like a daunting task to co-occurring these, open the Akashic records and the Stargates for reborns and risen humanities, but actually it's easily accomplished via the New Morning Golden Rule, which you can read at 50-50 now. She is. 5050now.wordpress.com, and just actually read the LALECHELALECHE stuff for easily accomplished strategy for making us and us. You also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives. Use, and use, because use, choose, cans, and cans, joins us in becoming Equinoxtrueqsz co-secretary generals. And you can see our names and pictures there, genealogically and genealogically, and include yours too. We picked your families to represent your families. And we started First Go First, genealogically with our great and grandmothers. First Go First, and then all the Shekhinahs of our families, fraternals, all the women's, females, and then equals, essentially, our youngest generations of Elohas and Elohims, LA circles, and our always females and males. And we'll say some of the names again, say all the names, we'll say some of them rounds. You can read more of them and see our pictures there. We have, of course, Juganose and Queen Esther, and all the Iroquois, got a clan mothers, and such Coast brothers, Equinoxtrueqsz, of the clans, clans of judges. We also have, of course, our co-white calf woman, Murder Rosemary and Pearl, and equals, and especially it's Patricia Sunflowers and Martin Ursels and Sophia and Laura and Anne-Marie Sigi Crickets are loyalies, and at least we have our own Buddhist families, we have Mabel's and Belinda's and Lee and Gaia's and Rochelle Reyes, Anne's and Gaia's, and lots more, and Jenny and Goggy's, and lots more there. And we have our Lights families, our Bonnie's and Sylvie's, and lots more there. We have our Estelarian families, where Anna's and Hannah, Ellen's, lots more there. And of course, we have our Rio Twinings, and Venusians, and Mayans, that is our Magdalens and Nazarenes, and especially that includes Estrella and Liberty and Estrella, and especially, and of course, especially, that's Harriet, Radiant Ray is Harriet, especially Samantha always, equally so, traveling back and forth, circling, Claire, Julian, Jacqueline, Kirsten, Duet, Risen Rose, Marie, Papa, Grimmett, all the grace restored, Dorothy's teaching and learnings, all the lessons of the wizardesses and wizardesses of that we also have, and of course, equally so, Lynn and Leon and Jen and the Gaia families, Rachel and Ruth and the Stargates families. We have our current generations of females, our Esthers and Rachels and Anne-Marie's and Julie Marie's, equals, our Diaz Divines, our Jennies and Barbara's, lots more there, and especially to our youngest generations. We have, of course, our beloved April's orders and Rose orders and Earth's Angelines, also particularly the Edith. We have Hesper's Halls, we have Sex Anastasia, Sobat Saraswatis, our lighting leads, especially our beloved Vanessa Salia, and Louis Lovins, and Wetel Yeats, equals, and especially equals Hadassah and Gretel, Lee and Ross, Benjamin and John, Blessed Bows, and more of our Comingsz, always Easter Eloise, always relatedly Soons, La Leche. Let's make it Elevens, parity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures, ever use blessings.